Let me take you on a journey through the past year in the UK economy, where we find ourselves standing at a crossroads. Picture this: it's early 2024, businesses are hopeful, consumers are spending, and the economy seems to be gathering momentum. But as the year progresses, the picture begins to change. Growth stalls, business confidence wavers, and trade figures paint a bleak image. Now, enter Rachel Reeves, the newly appointed Chancellor of the Exchequer, standing before Parliament with a challenge as daunting as ever: how to reignite economic growth in a landscape clouded by uncertainty. Today, we'll explore the highs and lows of this economic saga and the road that lies ahead. By mid 2024, the UK economy had begun to flatline. What caused this? One major factor was our very poor international trade performance, as economists called it. Imagine running a business where the cost of exporting goods is so high that international buyers start looking elsewhere. That's precisely what happened. The UK's high production costs, including steep electricity and labour costs, made it less competitive on the global stage. And then there was the service sector, the backbone of the UK economy, which started losing its strength. At the beginning of 2024, it was contributing to growth, but by the second half of the year, it had stalled. Companies were feeling the squeeze. A combination of tax hikes and high mortgage costs drained both business and household confidence. Then came Labour's first budget in October 2024. Rachel Reeves stood before the nation, promising to turn the tide. But her approach, raising £25 billion through employer national insurance hikes and increasing the national living wage, had unintended consequences. Businesses already grappling with rising costs faced even greater financial pressure. Some started shedding jobs, leading to the highest rate of job losses since the financial crisis of 2009, apart from the pandemic period. One economist, Sushil Wadhwani, put it bluntly: she damaged animal spirits. What did he mean? Confidence, so vital in economic growth, was slipping away. Businesses feared more tax hikes, and investment decisions were delayed. But let's step back and look at the broader picture. The UK's economic woes weren't just about short term policies, they were deeply rooted in long term problems. Productivity had been stagnating for years. While the US saw an 8.3% rise in labour productivity since 2019, the UK's growth was barely 0.8%. Business investment remained weak, weighed down by uncertainty following Brexit and the pandemic. Since the Brexit referendum in 2016, business investment had only increased by 5.7%, a shockingly low figure compared to the US, where private investment soared by 40% over the same period. Without strong investment, there can be no sustainable growth. So, what is Rachel Reeves doing to change the story? She has set forth a bold plan: radical reforms to the UK's planning system, unlocking more infrastructure projects, and pushing for a third runway at Heathrow to improve connectivity. A new Oxford-Cambridge ARC initiative is in the works to boost productivity in this science-rich region. And she's not stopping there. Labour is planning an industrial strategy targeting key sectors like advanced manufacturing, creative industries, and financial services. a new national infrastructure and service transformation authority has been announced to cut through red tape and tackle project delays. But the big question remains, will this work? As we stand at this economic crossroads, one thing is clear: there is no quick fix. Reeves must convince businesses that her framework will genuinely foster growth. As one expert put it, her strategy makes sense, but they have to be serious about it. The UK needs not just immediate measures, but a broader, long term strategy. A strategy that ensures sustainable investment, better trade policies, and workforce development. And perhaps most importantly, a strategy that restores confidence in the future. So, as we watch this economic story unfold, let's ask ourselves, will the UK reclaim its growth potential, or will the challenges prove too great? The answer lies in bold decisions, strategic planning, and most crucially, belief in the nation's ability to thrive.